Hey guys, welcome to another video. This is going to be kind of a different video, so I apologize, but hopefully you guys will like it and find it enjoyable. I don't normally cover Snapshot updates, but today I'm going to be covering the Snapshot update 20w64a, which is the latest one that was released earlier today. It just has a few changes, and I'll be covering some of them right now. This update I'm really excited for, the 1.17. I really hope they change up the underground. I really hope. Minecraft needs a mining update, and I hope this is the one. And so far they're making some changes that are kind of cool, so kind of wanted to show them off. So this update is mainly just, these are what was implemented in the last update, and these are the blocks that they made texture changes. So some of the blocks look a little different. My favorite are the copper and the glass. Now the glass is nice because it now has kind of a purple tint. Let me clear that. It has kind of a purple tint since you craft it from the shards, so that looks nice. The lightning rods also look really cool, and the range on the lightning rods was also doubled, so it was 64 blocks and now it's 128 blocks. So now one rod will cover 128 blocks around, so that's amazing. And then copper blocks also were made cheaper, and you can just use for copper ingots. So some of the other texture changes were copper ingot. The bundle now has a different texture, and then when you fill it, it goes to that. And then now, if you hover over it, it shows what's inside the bundle, which is really nice. And you can even put more into it. So sadly, shulker boxes don't have that yet, but I'm thinking whatever they decide upon eventually for how they'll display the items, the shulker boxes will then get that, because that would be nice. They also changed the candle icon. They didn't change how they look when you place them. They still look the same, but the icon looks, I think, a lot better. The spyglass also, they changed when you aim in, which now it's a nice square. It looks a lot more Minecrafty than the previous one, so I think that looks really nice. And then the last big change for this update was the powdered snow. So this was the new kind of block or mechanic they added this update, and this adds a block that when you place it down, it slows you down when you walk through it, basically. All entities that go through it, it slows them down, so you can do like villagers or pigs that slowly fall through. Now it kind of looks similar to the snow block. Block of snow, here we go. So it's very, you're not going to notice that if you're just running past and then you fall down and you're like, what? But now how you get it is you're supposed to place cauldrons in a snow biome, and when it snows, with the rain, it's supposed to slowly fill them up. Now I believe this is a bug, like that just happened right there. That's supposed to be snow. Now I believe this is supposed to work in every place that it snows, but for some reason I'm in a mountains biome and it's filling with water. I don't know if this is intentional or not, but like in a snowy tundra, I know it fills with snow. So actually I think I spawned myself in. Nope. Okay, so you can't give yourself one. But when you fill those up, okay, so the new block that they added this update is the powdered snow block. So to get that, you need a powdered snow bucket, and then you right click and it will place down the block. Just like so. And then how you get this block in survival mode is you need to place hoppers down, and then when it's snowing, they'll slowly fill up with powdered snow. Now currently it doesn't work in a mountain biome. I'm in a snowy tundra and it's working, but if you're in a mountain biome, for me at least, it was filling the hoppers up with water, so I think that's a bug. I don't think that's intentional, because I believe wherever it's snowing at, it's supposed to fill them with snow. But how you would get them then is you would just right click the hopper that's full, Not those ones, these aren't full. And then you get the snow or the powdered bucket. And then you can just place it down. Just like so. So kind of the other properties of this trap block is that you can walk through it, but the longer you're in it, it will give you a freezing effect. And then if you're in it for too long, you'll start taking damage. So in a second here, I'll start, my hotbar will turn into like frozen. And then I'll start taking some damage like that. And then there you go, I'm taking damage now. So if I get out of it, you can also use leather boots. Once this freezing effect wears off, it kind of slows you a little bit. If you have leather boots on, you can just run over it. No problem. Walk over it. And then for each piece of additional leather armor you have on, it slows down the freezing effect, or it's supposed to. So if I walk into it, I'm going to slowly freeze. But then it's supposed to slow down the freezing effect. And I don't know if it slows down the initial effect, because this seems like it's taking longer, or if it slows down each like damage tick in between. So maybe the damage tick that was maybe a little longer, I'm not really sure. It doesn't really say on the wiki post yet. But that is currently the changes with the snow block. Entities also fall through them. And then they will take damage. He will slowly die if he doesn't walk out of it. If I keep him in there. No. Stay in there. No. There you go. So he's taking damage, and he will eventually die. Sand blocks also will fall through it. So they'll slowly go through, and then since I destroyed a block, it went down obviously. But if you had it over here, it pops off if that's the last block. So now if I destroy that, you can see the sand popped off. So that's kind of how the new snow block works. Will be interesting to see how it changes throughout the updates. But if you enjoyed the video, guys, give it a like and subscribe. I'm currently trying to build this channel back up. If you like this kind of content versus plugins, let me know. Leave a comment if you have any problems, kind of with any specific plugins or kind of server questions. I might also get into doing some mod tutorials and more kind of maybe showcases. But this was kind of interesting with the new update. Kind of liked it, so I just wanted to show it off. So hopefully you all have a good day, and I'll see you guys later.